Christmas time is here, and everyone is getting in the holiday cheer by watching their favorite Christmas movies. Elf always ends up being one of the most popular picks.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him!
So get ready, you cotton-headed ninny muggins. Today you're going to learn 10 facts about Elf that you will love. Remember to like, subscribe, and what is your favorite Buddy the Elf moment? Let me know in the comments below. One of the funniest scenes of the movie is when Buddy arrives in the mysterious land of New York and begins to explore. This part of the movie was shot on the last day of filming. Director Jon Favreau, Will Ferrell, and a cameraman drove around various parts of New York, jumping out and filming scenes with pedestrians. Some of these moments were improvised, like the man Buddy mistakes for Santa. We all know Buddy the Elf has a deep love for all things sugar.
We elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup.
But this next fact shouldn't come as a big surprise. Buddy's spaghetti concoction might have looked sweet and tasty, but for Will Ferrell, it was nauseating. The spaghetti scene had to be shot twice because Will vomited the first time. He also suffered from headaches and insomnia throughout filming, as he had to eat every food on the Elf food pyramid. We've all had to visit the doctor at some point in our lives, and to a normal functioning human being, eating cotton balls in a doctor's office is rather strange behavior. Unless your name is Buddy. A neat little fact is that these cotton balls were really pieces of cotton candy that had not been dyed. Yummy! This next fact pertains to a rather serious store manager. One would not soon forget Gimmel's manager due to his rather eccentric attitude, but there's a funny detail about him you might have missed. If you take a close look at his name tag, it says Wanda. This is because comedian Wanda Sykes was originally slated to play the role, but backed out at the last second. But actor Faison Love insisted on wearing the name tag in her honor. Buddy the Elf has a lot of Buddy-isms throughout the movie, but this specific one might be his most noteworthy ism. Buddy lets out an incredibly long burp at the dinner table.
Did you hear that?
Only thing is, Will Ferrell didn't actually do this burp. It was done by acclaimed voice actor Maurice LaMarche, who is best known for his voice of the Brain in Pinky and the Brain. This movie does a great job in showing how big Buddy is compared to the other elves in the North Pole. But here's something that might shock you. No CGI was used to create any of the effects in the North Pole. Director Jon Favreau decided to go old school and used a technique called forced perspective. It's all an optical illusion. Other famous uses of forced perspective were in Harry Potter and The Lord of the Rings. Buddy is a man of many talents, but the best showcase of his talents was when he decorated Gimbals in preparation for Santa coming. The giant display of lights and Legos took the art department over 2 weeks to create, which goes into this fact. The fight Buddy has with fake Santa,
You sit on a throne of lies,
had to be filmed in one take, so the actors had to get everything right because rebuilding all the displays would take too long. Jon Favreau told both actors to go nuts destroying everything. A scene a lot of people find both funny and cute is the Baby It's Cold Outside duet by Zooey Deschanel and Will Ferrell. This scene wasn't added until after Zooey was cast as Jovi. Jon wanted this scene to be specifically for Zooey, due to the fact that she could sing and was performing a lot around that time. Casting director Susie Ferris found Jovi's character to be innocent and vulnerable, and this singing scene brought her character to the next level.
Don't look at me!
And lastly, this movie has a couple of fun cameo appearances. Many people know that director Jon Favreau makes a cameo appearance in this movie as a doctor. But did you also know that he's the voice of Mr. Narwhal?
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
Another fun cameo is Jon Favreau's son Max plays young Buddy in a short scene. The elf Ming Ming is played by Peter Billingsley, who portrayed Ralphie in A Christmas Story, and Will Ferrell's brother Patrick plays the tall security guard on the right who kicks Buddy out of the Empire State Building. Well, there it is. 10 facts about Elf that you will love. I hope you learned something new. Remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content. See you soon.